time to start building my custom sim setup. I'm going to be using this seat from an old Miata, and I have this piece of wood right here that's going to act as the base for the seat. Now we just have to make a frame. Now that we have the frame all built, I'm going to be mounting up the chair. I'm going to be using 2.5-inch wood screws and some washers. So I have the seat mounted up right now, and I placed the pedals in a spot where I think they would be most comfortable. I tilted them slightly up at an angle to give me a little bit more comfortable of a feel. So let's get these things mounted up. For this, I bought some M6 bolts to put into the back of the pedals, but they are not long enough to go through the 2x4, so I'm gonna have to countersink them in. Right here, I put one of the bolts in the back and then pushed down and gave it some pressure to mark down on the wood where I would be drilling the hole. Now I'm just going to be measuring out to the sides for the other two, and we'll get this thing mounted up. Now that we have this all together, it's time to start fitting up the steering wheel. So now pretty much what I'm doing here, I set two pieces of wood up that I thought would be pretty close to the right size, put the steering wheel on top, and it's a little high for what I like, so I'm keeping my hand where I would like to have them, and then I'm measuring from the center of the steering wheel down to the center of where I would like my palm to be, and that should put the steering wheel where I would like. So now I'm gonna go measure that out on the pieces of wood. I'm gonna cut it down, and then we'll set it up again and see if we like it. This is definitely way better. Now I just have to figure out how far forward or backward I would like it. Alright, now all I have to do is screw it into the base and chop off the edges of the top board. So I skipped the process of me building the mount for the shifter. It was pretty much the same thing as the other ones. You know, I just held it where I kind of wanted it, eyed it out, and then cut a piece of wood to match where I wanted it to go. So this is what it looks like. I added an extra piece just for more support. It's gonna go right here where I marked out those lines and sit right there on the side. Pretty much right where I wanted it. The only thing I have left to do is to make two posts to hold up the mount for the screen that I'm using. And that just about wraps it up for this video. In another video, I'm going to be adding the dashboard, the center console, and everything to make it feel more immersive. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful in any way, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.